Hi, Charlie Robin here again. Welcome to my kitchen and welcome Fat Pastor Chef Shawn Niles.
What's going on, everybody? Thanks for having me.
Oh, great to have you with us.
Man.
This is our second edition of the Capitol Theater Baby Boomer Cookbook Test Kitchen. So great to have you with us.
Dude, this is amazing. I'm so excited about this. You know, growing up in my mom's home, you know, having the church recipe books always at hand. I mean, you say baby boomer recipes, I think church recipe books. So I'm excited, man.
And that's what this is all going to be about. Let's have some fun.
It's going to be good.
For today's edition, we have turned over the selection to Shawn.
Oh, man.
And Shawn has taken one of the submitted recipes. This is the Baked Ziti from Erica Massett. And
Beautiful.
Shawn, you got a few recommendations. One of the great ideas of the premium of this, doing this live, is that he gets to make recommendations how you make it a bit more contemporary, a bit more flavorful, a bit more fun.
Well, I mean, this is a great recipe. So if you cook the recipe as is, you're going to be just fine. It's going to be delicious. I lived in New Jersey for a couple years, and, you know, baked ziti is a real staple in New Jersey.
Yes.
It's not really an Italian food, you know? It's got those Italian flavors, and it's got the Italian inspiration. This is an American Italian dish, and I'll tell you what. American Italians know what's up. So ain't nothing wrong with this. But we are going to change just a couple things just to kind of make it a little bit more upscale. Nothing wrong with the recipe at all. I think we're just going to do a couple things that'll make it a little more fun. All right, so we're going to use my Italian seasoning here. This is just a classic for us. We call it Ciao Tuscany. This takes me back to Italy every single time. We sell this here locally. It's starting to kind of grow, which is cool. We're going to use this in place of your traditional Italian seasoning. You're going to get flavors of toasted fennel, toasted rosemary, toasted coriander, a little bit of lemon zest in there. Lots of good stuff. Garlic, of course. Is it an Italian recipe without garlic? I don't think so. So that's going to be cool. So we're going to use that today. You can get that here locally. But we've also got some ground beef. We're getting the lean ground beef because we're not making burgers. We don't need the fat that much. We got the olive oil. So I'm the fat pastor. You don't need the fat in your meat. So we've got some beautiful hot Italian sausage. I love that we have hot Italian sausage.
This is my husband's dinner. It's hot.
Come on, let's go. And so we got that. We've got some fresh greens. You got the Italian parsley here, not the curly parsley, Italian parsley. And then we're going to do two different types of mozzarella. You got the shredded mozzarella here, which is going to go throughout all the pasta. But we're going to slice up this mozzarella, this whole mozzarella, so that we get that cheese pull at the end. And that's going to be out of this world. Now, in a lot of Italian dishes, you have the addition of red wine to kind of let those flavors come together in the beginning. We reduce that.
That's a standard in this house as well.
It's a good standard, man. It's a really good standard. This is Portius Sangiovese. We're going Italian, but we're going Yakima Valley. So Sangiovese here, we're going to use that at the very beginning when we're cooking down the onions and the garlic.
Perfect. And with some sauce, I'm bringing my own preserved tomatoes from last summer.
Let's go.
We have our ziti pasta, onions, garlic, and we're ready to go.
Let's do it.
Okay, Shawn, you've got the ground beef and the sausage all cooking up together.
All together, man, and it smells amazing. I think you could go a couple different ways with this. Like, ground beef is very traditional. If we're talking baby boomer, man, you gotta go with the ground beef. But if you want to take it a little more Italian, you could do maybe a little less ground beef, a little more plain ground pork, and then the Italian sausage. Or you can even go all ground pork and then the Italian sausage.
Perfect.
All right, so we're going to throw the wine in here. Now, this is not part of the recipe, but in a lot of classic Italian preparations, you've got the wine that goes in, and that's got to reduce down. We want to burn out the alcohol. We don't want to taste the alcohol. We just want to taste the grapes, but not just any grapes. Yakima Valley grapes.
Amen.
This is Sangiovese from Portius, and so we're going to use that. It's leftover wine. That's the best thing about leftover wine. It's terrible to have leftover wine, but it's also wonderful. So we're going to throw that in there, let it reduce down, and that's going to give us all that beautiful flavor before we add in the tomatoes.
Okay, we moved to the big pot.
Yeah, so we got the big pot going. So our pasta is going to go in here. But what we're about to do is we're going to take the ricotta, the Parmesan, a little bit of the shredded mozzarella, and the egg. We're going to mix that all together separately. Once we get the pasta in here, we mix all that together, then we're going to throw that in. It's just going to create that creamy, consistent texture that we're looking for. We'll put it in the pan, layer it with the sliced mozzarella. Yeah, baby. And then we'll finish it up. It'll be amazing. All right, here we go. We're going to make it creamy.
Oh, boy, that looks good.
Oh, man. I'm telling you, man, like, there's just something about baked ziti that is so warming. It just makes you feel like you're getting a big old hug from your grandma, and that's a good feeling. All right, so we let this cook for about 20 minutes at 375, and then we turned on the broiler because we want those beautiful little brown spots. Look at those bubbles. That is one of my favorite things when it comes to the cheese on top of the pastas, when you get some of that brown caramelized cheese. There's nothing better. You see people fight over those parts right there. It's the best.
So we hope that you have enjoyed this episode. Shawn, thank you so much for coming out. It's so great to cook with a chef.
Dude, so great to cook with somebody who knows food, man. Thank you so much for inviting me over to do this with you.
Indeed.
Holy cow.
So join us May 1st at the Capitol Theater for the Wonder Bread Years, 7:30 p.m. Look forward to seeing you there.